What's up? What's the word?
Skylar Blatt, ladies and gentlemen.
Skylar Blatt joined the show. Give her a round of apologize. She joined the show.
Hello,
Thanks for joining the show.
So appreciate you for joining the show. You know what I mean? One of these days we got to get you here in the studio with us. But you riding around here, you in Chicago right now, right?
Uh-huh.
What you got going on in the city?
I'm on my way to an interview.
Oh, so you doing interviews while you on interview? Check out.
Yeah, I just left this high school.
What high school?
What was that? Diet.
I use that
Diet.
diet. I was using on low end. My neighborhood. Shout out to diet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I just left the high school. I'm on my way to this interview now.
How was it?
It was fun. They was I want them to teach me how to do that dance they was in there doing.
I wonder what it was.
Oh, nah.
It's like with the feet, like when the feet be going like.
They was footworking.
They was footworking?
Yeah.
Yeah, we footwork in Chicago.
They weren't footworking in Ohio?
Y'all don't? I thought a lot of Midwest.
Footwork is nice.
What's y'all dance in Ohio that y'all do?
You really gotta have your own type of moves in Ohio. Like you might just get people that just be bopping, and you gotta have your own moves. Of course, everybody be twerking and stuff like that, but it ain't like no moves. Like we ain't got no moves where the whole city doing. Yeah, I need them to teach me that footworking.
You don't you footworking?
Class. Yeah, I grew up footworking, so I got you. You gotta come up in here. We got you. I'm gonna teach you how to footwork.
She hear us still?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's only three of y'all on here, right? I just want to make sure, cause I can't hear you talking.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yep, I heard
Okay,
you.
well, we can get so I know you traveling, you doing your promo run, but you got this track out with Chris Brown.
Yes.
Please let us know, how did that even come to be?
I had posted. Well, I had did this freestyle with this one song called F Fame, and he had reposted it. So once he had reposted it, I had wrote him, and I'm like, thank you, stuff like that. Him and Lil Baby was going on the tour like 2 months after that in my city. So I had went to the show, and once I was at the show, I had DM'd him. I'm like, I want to come back there, like. So he had wrote me like 30 minutes later, like, okay, I'm gonna send somebody to come get you. Boom. He sent somebody to come get me. We went back there. He had an after party after the actual concert in my city. So once we got to the after party, that's where we was chopping it up at. We was just talking and stuff. He he was congratulating me, letting me know that he liked my music and stuff like that. And then he was like, we gonna work. Like, let me get your contact. We gonna work. Like, so I'm right there. I'm excited. I'm like, okay. Like, so a couple weeks later, I had made the Wake Up record. And the day I made it, I told my engineer, I'm like, I'm about to send this to Chris, like, see what he think about it. So he had text me. He was like, "Wanna Wake Up is fire." Like, he was just sending mass messages like, "That's fire," with emojis and stuff like that. And once he called me like 5 hours later. The day I sent that to him, he called me 5 hours later. He was like, "Don't drop the record. Like, don't drop that. Like, because they was still on tour." So he like, "Don't put that out. Like, do not put it out." Like, I'm like, "I got you." Once we get off the phone, he texts me. He like, "Make sure you do not put that out." So that's when I knew, like, yeah, he's serious. Like, he dead serious. So a couple weeks had went by. He was still on tour, but he would always reach out to me like, I ain't forgot about you. I'm gonna put that verse on there for you. Like, I haven't forgot, like, stuff like that. So one day he called me and he was like, it was in April. He had called me. He like, can you talk? I'm like, yeah, I can talk. He FaceTimed me. So he let me hear his verse. He was in the studio. He let me hear his verse. So we listened to his verse. I'm excited. I'm going crazy on the phone. So after that, we had spoke on that call. I had told him that I wanted to shoot the video. My birthday was coming up the next month. So I'm like, okay, I want to shoot the video for my birthday. He like, that's cool. Let me know. Just bring your cameraman. Let me know how you want to shoot it, what all you need, and we gonna lock in. So the next month had came. I think I went out there the first week of June. My birthday at the end of May. So the first week of June, I had went out there with him at his house. He asked me like what I needed for the video. I'm like, okay, I want a cord. I want let's do a Rolls Royce scene, like just scenes like that. So he like, okay, that's cool. Meet me at the crib. Like, so we had Flew out there to LA. We shot the video at his crib. He was coming off a 24-hour rehearsal with Sierra from the previous day. So we was just rocking out the whole entire time, shooting a video or whatever. Like, but or we had already kept our bond. We just building our bond the entire time. Like, so the connection was always there. Like,
Mhm.
and that's how that happened. Like, we literally just stayed in touch. I took a shot on sending him the record.
That be the
Like,
best for
let's
sure.
go.
Well, I was just saying, I think it's dope how like genuine and organic y'all relationship came to be, because it's really like he didn't want nothing from you. You really ain't want nothing from him. You just wanted him to like check out the music, and he ended up collabing, doing a whole video with you. Like, that's dope. I know I was introduced to you when you did your On the Block performance. I think it was Sav that introduced
Uh-huh.
me to you, and I'm like, oh no, my actually one of my DJs, no CK, introduced me to you, and I'm like, oh, she cold, like she different.
Thank
And
you.
one thing that I do like about you is your fashion sense. Like, the looks be looking.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, for real. So
I appreciate that.
if you had to like sum up like your fashion sense, like what would you describe it?
I got like a very natural swag. Like, it's natural, don't do too much, but it's loud at the same time. It's comfortable. If anybody pays attention, I like to be comfortable. That's the most number one thing I like to be. So when I'm getting dressed, I have to be comfortable. Like, you rarely gonna see me in tight clothes. Like, rarely.
I feel that. I like to be comfortable too. Cody be talking about me all the time when I like to be comfortable. He be calling me a little boy and say I'm his little brother.
Yes, that's
How you
crazy
gonna
because a
put
lot
me
of
on
people do
blast
that.
from the company?
Cause you can't do that. She needs to know. She needs to know.
Well, she needs to know that you be looking like little brother.
I don't look like little brother. You just be trying to talk ish and won't do that.
That's crazy. Well, I got up on you because you was rapping on the internet, and I was like, "Damn, Shorty cold." And then you like, "Oh, she's from Ohio, so I got to show her some Midwest love even more." Um, so like,
Yes, the Midwest.
so let me, cause I think back at the time when I first got up on you, I think you were independent. Are you signed now?
Yes, I'm signed.
Who you with?
I'm signed to Sony, Arista, St. Cash. IOWT is who I started with. So I came to Sony with IOWT.
Okay. How do you how do you like being signed, and like what's some of the like the benefits from like being with a major than just being independent?
Um, you do stuff like this, like stuff that we really didn't know too much about, like promo runs, for instance. Like, this is like one of the best things that you can do to push your record and help build yourself up. All over your cities and the states. So I like it's about the machine type of machines that the labels be having to offer.
Okay. Who are some of the artists that you work with now that you be like, yo, this was dope, like I always wanted to work with them?
I missed the first part. You said what?
Who are some artists that you worked with that like that you was excited to work with?
Uh, Chris Brown.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, Chris Brown. Like,
Oh, Chris Brown still got it like that?
What you mean is Chris Brown?
Look,
wait,
Is you
man.
cool?
Look, Chris Brown ain't made no man. I'm shut
Ain't
up.
made no what?
Chris Brown don't be Chris Brown no more, man.
Yes, he do.
That's all
Why
I'm
would
saying.
you say that?
Cause on me, I'm
It's
tell,
Chris
he
Brown.
don't be he be putting out like 40, 60 songs and nobody
But
trying to hear all
and
that.
but that doesn't mean that he doesn't make great music.
I'm just
The
saying though,
music be good.
if you
Is it
give
a
me
little
if you give me a
overstimulated?
hundred tracks and I only like four, but look, I like the track that him and Skylar got though. I like that track. That's all what matters.
Chris is a legend.
No, he a
Okay.
Thank
legend.
you.
He's
He
a
a legend.
legend.
So stop talking about him like that.
Uh, all right.
I don't
Everything
think
he
Chris
do
Brown
is
makes. I
amazing.
don't think he make a bad song.
I don't
Yeah,
say
I
he
said
made a bad
everything.
song. He just made too
Everything he
many.
did in the last 2 decades is amazing, and I'm not
Yeah,
just
like
saying
I
that
don't
because
think he
I
has
got a
made a
song with
bad
him.
song ever.
I'm saying it like because like I ain't saying it because I got a song with him. I'm being honest. Like, the last 20 years, he everything he did was amazing. Everything he do is amazing.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna get out Chris Brown because it seems like y'all just that's y'all man's in
No,
the
it
room.
seemed like we're telling the truth and you
That's
being a
y'all
hater right
homie.
now.
So y'all like some Chris Brown. That's y'all homie. So I'm gonna just be cool on Chris
Talk
Brown.
about that's y'all homie.
But all right, so beef is real popping right now in rap, right? So let me ask you this:
Is it?
Has have you ever had beef with other artists on your come up, and when you had like a little rap beef against somebody before?
Oh no, I don't be doing beefing and stuff. I ain't never had no beef with nobody ever. I
Would
ain't
you?
into that type of stuff. I be chilling now. A lot of
So
people be playing.
you team Drake or you team Kendrick? You ain't in the beef, but you could pick a side.
Nah, I mean, I think that was a nice move for the culture. That was something that the culture needed. It was nice on both ends. Like, it was good for the culture. The culture ain't had that type of stuff going on in a long time.
Definitely. Okay. I feel you. I'm still gonna ask you about the beef though, like, cause
You
I'm saying though, cause she got a pen, she can rap, so I just want to know, like, yo, somebody, if
I feel
somebody,
like she got an answer too. She just don't want to
if
tell us.
somebody, if somebody came to you on some on that type of time, is you gonna be like, nah, I ain't with the beef, I'm gonna just keep it cool, or you gonna, you know
Do
what I'm
your
saying?
big
Well,
one.
yeah, what she said, the big one, you gonna do it?
Ain't nobody gonna come at me like that.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
But
it be
I
like
do feel like you being a lyricist and knowing how to write with your pen game. I know you got a picking on who won that last beef.
yeah, it was nice for the culture.
No comment. No comment.
Girl,
Ah,
No comment.
man, so,
Skylar.
so that's what come with being signed. They be giving y'all media training.
Okay.
No comment.
That's that artist development.
Right there, yeah. We want to know what's going on. All right. So we was just about to get into story time right now, Skylar. I'm gonna kick it off with you. So I got a lady friend. She was telling me that she dealing with this guy, and he got this like dope crib, but he got finessed out some money somehow. So he owed $10,000 on his rent.
Mm.
Um, So he was trying to figure out, or he was gonna get evicted. So he trying to hustle and put the money together so he could pay his rent. He just went to court and shit not too long ago. So I ain't all that. It's not Chicago. But her dilemma was she was wondering like, should she hustle and get some money together to help him come up with the 10,000,
No,
or
she got the money.
and she got a few dollars, or she should be like, nah,
Right.
tell him I can't do it. And her thing is like, well, I'm not a wife. I'm not a girl. I'm not even officially the girlfriend yet. But we've been rocking, and I really like this guy. She didn't know what to do. So if you was put in that situation, what would you do?
How much is they rocking though? Like,
They
let's start there.
exclusive.
They exclusive or they like just on the low, boom boom bop, you my peoples, like
I
how they
think they
rocking?
exclusive. They exclusive. They just not
They,
in a relationship right now. Me, I'll play broke. I ain't got it.
10K on
Cause
your
if
and
rent.
then
I if
it's all
I
about what how do he what kind of position do he play in her life? Like, is he one of the ones that come through, or he just like needs something right now?
Um, for what she was telling me is that if he used to offer when she needed something, but she had just turned it down because she her pride, like she didn't want him giving her too much or nothing.
Oh, oh, she can look out for him then.
She look out for him, so it don't matter if
Yeah,
they ain't got a title or nothing, or no wife, nothing like that.
titles is boring.
Mm.
oh, you a nice person, Skylar. Cause baby, I
Mm.
would have played broke. I
Why
ain't
you
got it.
why you feel like titles are boring?
Cause it's restrictions.
They not boring. They overrated. Like, it's like we be so young and learning ourselves each and every day. It's hard to learn somebody else while I'm still learning myself.
Mm.
Yeah, I
You
know
know,
we be
put
trying.
my
We
focus
still
into
learning
learning
ourselves.
somebody.
Y'all
Yeah, it's
sound
so
so
hard to
toxic.
just like.
No, I'm with her. We having a moment right now.
Man,
Y'all sound so toxic. No.
we having a moment. Yeah, I'm learning myself. I like her, man.
Cause you gonna learn something new every day. You're always gonna evolve and you're never gonna stop learning stuff about yourself. So you keep using that excuse. I mean, as long as the coming in, y'all probably don't care. But one day when y'all old and wrinkly and y'all need somebody to push y'all in that wheelchair down that nursing home, y'all gonna wish y'all locked in with somebody.
I'm gonna have a young nurse push
You
me.
gonna be
See,
learning yourself when you in that wheelchair.
That's why
But
you
you-
give him that 10,000.
Okay. When it's time to lock in, it's time to lock in. I hope he don't. I don't know. A part of me feel like he's scamming her a little bit. I don't know. I just can't. Because
He's
how
scamming
do
her.
you get $10,000 in debt like that?
Right.
Unless your rent was just
Right.
$10,000.
No, for what I was saying, I heard like she was telling me that he got finessed, like scammed. So they scammed and took his money out the bank.
Oh well, I can't mess with
But
nobody that gets
was it
scammed.
his money?
You say what, Skylar?
You said they scammed his money out of there?
Yeah, they
Out the
scammed
bank?
his money at the bank, and then
But why
I
he can't
guess
get it back?
he was sending his brother money to pay the rent because his brother stayed with him, but his brother was pocketing the bread.
That mean that your brother scammed you and he set it up to make it look like you gave him the money. And now you probably really need the money, but since you got played for a fool, I can't give you no money. You finna just lose it again.
Or is you and your brother trying to scam me?
Hey, what's up? What's the word?